Hi, my name is Mr. Schluterman, and I teach 8th grade social studies here at Creekside. Welcome to the 2026-2027 school year, and I have your child in social studies. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and explain the makeup of my class and kind of how we start and what we do, and my syllabus and so on. So I'm going to start by saying welcome. I teach 8th grade. I've been teaching here at Creekside for 29 years. All right, or in the district for 29 years. And here is the layout of my class. So when your child logs into my Canvas course, this is what they will see. At the top, there is recent announcements. That's the announcement that I post each day for your child. My class, and then things to navigate around my class, like hall passes, class announcements. We watch something called World A to Z, which is a focused news show, which just deals with the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, how, and why. And they focus on just the facts, which is what I like about it. Okay. From there, each day, your child will receive one of these, which is our announcement each day, like this morning, 8/19/26. My objective in each class, students will be able to, or what I call the SWAB it, identify and locate 50 states on a map, and then identify the major parts of world geography. Okay, we do something called a class kickoff, which is how I start class each day. You will then see the assignment in there. And then there are other links for your kids to look at and stuff to review because we do have a test coming up this week. All right. So when I look at the syllabus, this is the makeup of my course. Obviously, the course is U.S. History. Okay. There's my name, Creekside Middle School, room 238. Phone number, extension 5259. And then my email is eschluterman@wcusd200.org. Okay, our course objectives: to understand and develop the developments which have impacted the United States from Civil War to current day, to become more knowledgeable of U.S. geography and how it led to the development of the U.S. and our current position in the world, to understand citizenship, what it means to be a citizen of the United States, familiarize students with the government of the United States with an emphasis on states' rights, civil rights. Okay, to expand the knowledge of current events and how they relate to the U.S. and particularly to them, explain multiple causes and effects of historical events related to U.S. history, and then describe how economic decisions affect the world of well-being of individuals, business, societies in the U.S., and finally, understand what it means for us to be a citizen and to be financially literate. Topics, and skills that will be covered in my class. The history class from Civil War to present day. We talk a lot about maps and charts, the ability to make inferences about different historical events, and they will do this through mini-Qs, where they will answer a question and use documents that deal with that to assist them with doing so. Okay, the materials that we use. My class is pretty much a hybrid of 50-50. 50% of it will be online on Canvas. The other 50% will be in a notebook, which the students keep. Okay, major units that we will cover Civil War, Reconstruction, Immigration, Industrialization, Age of Imperialism and World War I, the Roaring Twenties and Great Depression, World War II, Civil Rights, Cold War, and current events. Items needed for my class: they need spiral notebooks, they need different colored pens, highlighters, colored pencils or markers, and then 1 to 2 glue sticks. Okay. Each day, again, I will give them a class kick. You start off with an announcement. You'll get to swab it. Students will be able to. It's my objective. A class kickoff, which is a class starter, and then the activities for class. All right. Assignments and activities will be submitted through Canvas unless it is handed out and put in their notebooks. Okay. My Canvas calendar is always up to date. The grading scale is 90, 80, 70, 60, which is here. You can find that on my syllabus page. And then my grading procedures are 70% of the overall grade is quizzes, exit slips, and various forms of assessments like ed puzzles are also quizzes for me because it's no different than me giving the kids something today, tell them to go home, study, and give them a quiz tomorrow. So then from there, end of the unit assessments, test projects, and other things. Tests and quizzes can be retaken at my discretion, but need to be part of my teacher-approved review process to help prior to the retake. Okay. Assignments, classroom, class, and homework assignments are 30% of the overall grade. Classwork and homework are either completed during class or at home. Also can be included CKOs, which are graded 2 points per day. If they are absent from class, they are not expected to make it up. Newsella articles that we do, homework discussions, and various other things that we have. They will be required to keep and maintain a journal, history notebook, which will become a working portfolio. Okay. As far as my homework policy, all assignments can be turned in for full credit at any time, as long as they are willing to go ahead and do it. Okay. That's what I tell them. It can be done up until the final days of the quarter when I give them the end date, and at that point, all assignments will have to be turned in. If they're absent from class, I always tell them it's their responsibility to check in with me before going. Like if they have like a best buddies or band, chorus, or orchestra, whatever they might be doing. Okay, so they check in with me before, after school, or during skills lab if they're available. And they have the time to make up the work that's needed. Welcome back. I'm the guy that really loves history to the point where it's amazing. And I welcome your child to my class, and I hope they have an amazing school year at Creekside Middle School, as well as enjoy social studies. So again, have a great day. Thank you very much, and welcome back to the 2026-2027 school year.